Hi guys, I'm starting week 3 of my nursing degree this week. So today's Monday and I'm in uni tomorrow. So it's going quite fast already and I'm still excited and I'm still really enjoying it. It's really great. I'm kind of struggling about what to do in videos and things. So if you guys have any suggestions, then let me know and then I can do videos that are relevant to you. Because I don't really know, I wasn't sure whether to do this video because I'm not sure how much you'll be interested in, but I'm just going to tell you about my second week, which was last week, and sort of the things that we did in that week. So one of the first things we were doing was looking at goals that we need to achieve, because we need to do like a personal development plan, PDP, and that needs to be all our goals, and it's an assessment that we have to do. So we were looking at kind of like time management and the goals that we have, and we were looking at SMART goals. So it goes like S is for specific, M is for measurable, A is for achievable, R is for realistic, and T is for time-based. So we were looking at goals that are like that, because that's what the goals that we set ourselves have to be in those SMART goals. So we had a look at that, and we also had a math lesson, and we started off really easy. It was sort of just kind of timesing and dividing by 10 and things. Can't really see it, but it was quite easy at first. But we found out with our math test, it's only 10 questions, and we only have to get 4 right to pass. So makes me a bit calmer about maths and not so scared, but obviously that's something I'm going to have to revise. But what I did before, I don't have the book with me, but what I did before I even started the degree was I got a nursing calculations book, and I worked through all the maths questions and then started to do the drug calculations. So it just prepared me before, and I think that was really helpful, because now I actually know how to do most of the things. So when I'm learning it, I actually know it already, so I understand it and I know what they're talking about. So that's really helpful. And then in our other module we did, which was health and illness. Last week we got scenarios, so yeah, this was the scenario we got, which is really cool because I love scenarios, because I have loads of work experience and things. So our scenario was a child with cerebral palsy, and the other groups had, one had a child with cystic fibrosis, the other one had diabetes, and one with HIV. And I know quite a lot about all of them, so I would have been really happy to do any of them, and I was able to show my knowledge a bit more, and it was just really fun, and working in the group and getting to know each other more, and it was just really fun, research based sort of presentation to the class to get to know about it. And it was more about how it affects the child, how it affects their family, and the support that nurses give to them at home or in the hospital and things. So that was really fun. And we also got in our groups for the next piece of coursework that we have, and we also got different subjects on that. So our group, the group I'm in, are doing obesity, and obviously it's so childhood obesity or adolescent, that kind of thing. So it's it's a problem that is kind of rife now, and the other groups got things like teenage pregnancy and smoking and things like that. So it's kind of something that I've done a lot of times, but it's obviously something that's really important for me to do. So we did that. So we were in our groups for that, and that's due in like 2 weeks or 3 weeks or something, in the middle of November. And then this week we had all our lectures for health beliefs, health promotion models, health beliefs and values. So it was like the health belief model, stages of change model, and Tammerhill model. So I don't know if you've heard about those, but they're all sort of theorists that came out with their own theories of what health is and how children and everyone handles health, and what they believe health to be, which is really important, because I can say, this child is healthy, but to someone else from a different culture or with different beliefs, they wouldn't be. Or I'd say that this child was really unhealthy, and they needed like to lose weight because they were obese or something, whereas people from other cultures wouldn't see the problem at all. So that's definitely a thing that we need to know about. It's quite interesting. I did that a few years ago in our sociology unit when I did the last course, and that was fun. I really enjoyed that. And then for our foundation skills, which I'm loving, but it's really difficult. it's quite challenging. We've been doing we did the chain of infection. So let me try and find it. So you've got the infectious agent. So I'm can't really see it. Infectious agent, the reservoir, portal of exit, mode of transmission, portal of entry, and susceptible host. So we went through that, which I've done before as well, but we just did it on a whole new level, and it was much harder, and just brought about it in relation to the hospitals and what we can do to kind of break that chain and to reduce infection and things. I don't know if I showed you this last time, but we got the 5 movements of hand hygiene, when to wash your hands, when you need to wash your hands, and whether you need to do it before or after. So we went in that. We had a lecture about manual handling and legislation, and then we went into how to respect the privacy and dignity of patients and to treat them with respect, which is obviously really important. We also did a bit about the immune system. One of the things on biology we had to do, you can see the seminar, it says skin structure, that's better, I can see it now, and it's all labelled A to L, and we had to, if you can see, we had to say which each one was, and that was kind of our homework, which was quite difficult really, because there were some that just we couldn't find. Some of them were quite easy and some of them were really hard, but that was really interesting, so that's something that I've got to store in my brain and remember. And then this week we're doing the respiratory system, so I've just finished learning about that today, and recording temperature, pulse and respiration, which we'll be doing. We have like a exam on in a couple of weeks also, so we'll be learning that this week and next week. I think we're learning temperature, pulse and respiration this week, and then blood pressure next week, and then the week after I think is our exam. So that's cool. It's a practical exam, which is nice. It's better than just a written exam. And then we learnt a bit about rapid assessment, where it's like A, B, C, D, E, airways, breathing, circulation, disability, exposure. Yeah, I've just got loads and loads of notes. It's been really fun, really good. One thing I'm excited about is that I get my uniform tomorrow. That'll be fun. But if you've got any video requests, anything that you want me to talk about specifically from anything that I've just said, or anything that you want to ask me, feel free to comment. And I'm going to make another video to teach you guys how to wash your hands properly, because I kind of want to teach you guys stuff as well, rather than just talking to you. So that'll be my next video. So, alright, see you in the next video. Bye.